What's going on, YouTube? It's Honey Bear bringing you brand new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 beta content. Hey, so final part to the settings and menu video. Sorry we had to break this into so many videos, but I promised you guys these were going to be short, quick to the point videos. I did not want to drop a 20-minute video as the first piece of content. That didn't make sense for anybody. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. This is going to be the end of the menu settings. The next video is going to be on controls and basic movement. So if you guys want to start getting into some actual gameplay footage, that's where you're going to see that. If you guys like the video, make sure you hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're dropping tons of content this weekend. Make sure that notification bell's on so that way you can get notified every time we drop a new video. And there's going to be lots coming out this weekend. I love y'all. Thank you guys for all the support and love. Be kind out there. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye. So the settings everybody's going to want to know about. Graphics. So I played on a 27-inch, 1080, 144. Well, it's actually 120 hertz. It's 144 overclocked monitor. I have a 2060 graphics card. So we're able to put the refresh rate at 144. And my resolution. So dynamic resolution, we're gonna have off. Aspect ratio, automatic. VSync is off. I set custom frame rates. My gameplay is well above, like double my monitor. If I can get higher frames, it will smooth out. Even though my monitor hertz isn't high enough to get that many frames, it smooths out the frames if you're able to get higher frames. And I have been getting 140 to 150, especially on the smaller maps or inside of buildings and things. And then I turn it down for when I'm in the menus. I don't need it as high in the menus. And then for my regular display stuff, I have display gamma. I'm on a monitor, so it's set to 2.2. My brightness I have set to 55. Set that as you need. That seems to be plenty bright for me based on the settings on my monitor and things. And then focused mode is off. So under quality, what's going to give you the best frames? So we have the quality preset set to custom. Our render resolution is at 100. DLSS is off. Image scaling is on. This is AMD stuff. I'm not even sure why it popped up on here. I don't have anything AMD on my computer. Anti-aliasing I have on to T2X. If you aren't getting enough frames, and you can turn the anti-aliasing off. I have the nearby detail level high. I just want the game to look a little bit better. If you're having issues getting frames, turn this to low. This is the highest VRAM eater in the settings here. So if you're having issues getting frames, set this to low, and you'll get much better frames. Texture resolution I set to low. Texture filters I set to high because it doesn't have any effect. Particle quality, I cannot stand low particle quality, so I have that set to high. Bullet impacts are on, doesn't really make any difference. Shader quality I have set to high. I have shader optimization on. Tessellation is off. On-demand texture streaming is on. Streaming quality is normal. Shadow map resolution I have set to low. Spot shadows are on high. Cache spot shadows are on. Cache sun shadows are on. Particle lighting, again, this is the same thing as the particle quality. the particle lighting, it makes the sparks look all blocky and things. I set this to high. It doesn't have that high of impact on your VRAM usage. Ambient occlusion I have off. We'll probably turn this on, as well as SSR when we do the campaign, but not for live multiplayer. NVIDIA Reflex low latency I have to on plus boost. This will give you better peakers advantage and things, coming around corners and things. You're going to get a few frames faster than somebody that doesn't have this on. Depth of field off, motion blur off, film grain set to 0. So that's your quality. And then for your view, my field of view set to 120. So ADS field of view I have set to affected. Weapon field of view have set to default. Third person, I haven't played third person yet, but set that to 90 all the way up. Whatever more we can see, the better. Vehicle field of view I set to default, and then we turn down the camera movement all of the way. For audio, we have set to home theater. Our options are TV, headphones, bass boost, soundbar, and home theater. We're leaving it on home theater. That gives us the most dynamic range. If you have a decent headset, it will handle it, and you're going to get the best sound. I always leave my master volume cranked. We have the music turned all the way down, dialogue most of the way down, effects and hit marker all the way up. And then you need to make sure that this is mapped to your headset. I have my subtitles off. I have voice chat on with push to talk. And then you get some of the other settings here. I've got Modern Warfare. You can set it to classic for your hit marker sound effects. And then if you go to interface, this is where you will find everything that makes your HUD, basically. Set this into about 10. This will pull all of your HUD stuff in a little bit so that you don't have to look as far for your mini map and those sorts of things. Make sure your mini map is square. You want your mini map rotation on, horizontal compass on, crosshairs on, hit marker visuals on. I left the damage based hit markers on. I don't know that makes that big of a difference. Put the player names on, and then vehicle HUD prompts. I could leave those on if we need to, but I'm not too worried about it. So for your telemetry, so that you get your FPS counters and things, those are all right here. I'm actually going to turn my packet loss on. So I run FPS counter, server latency, packet loss, and my GPU temps. I'm not too worried about the rest of this stuff. Have as much across the top of your screen as you want. Whatever you want to keep track of. I do not have a connection meter on. Tool tips I could probably turn off. I just didn't mess with that one. So we're good there. So that's pretty much your settings, and navigating this menu. It's like I said, it's not entirely intuitive. They could have done a much better job with it, and maybe they'll make some changes, because I know that's one of the pieces of feedback a lot of different people have given. The menus for the last few games have been much better. So again, it might just take some time to get used to them.